Yeah, this is kind of spontaneity with some thought. On April the 23rd, last day of Passover, 2022. This is yours truly, Melanin Man. And I've been sharing particular levels of divination as biological living light, a child of the sun, the S-U-N. And I've been asserting that being biological living light, what you think matters. You can create your own reality. If you think that positively of yourself, and that's one of the most very important pieces as biological living light, accessing the liquid fluid in my first eye vision. The major point I have to stress and get across about divination is belief in self, so much so you believe in your touch. And you believe in your powers to issue energy, mind over matter. So it doesn't matter what my name is or who I am. This is one melanin dominant black man accessing first eye ability. What does that mean, Brother R.A.? You're talking about first eye ability. Well, ancestrally, the digits were drawn for a specific meaning. You have to watch this particular series. This might be the 10th show. Goes back YouTube, Brother R period, A period, back to March 24th or something like that. Till now. This particular series in dealing with my divination and why I came on this evening. I wrote today 4/23/2022 at 2:24. How can divinity be pissed? Drop all energy to insubstantial. Only I can tell me to. That's divination. Now, I'd like to discuss some other forms of media. I'm getting ready to watch Angels and Demons, Opie, Ron Howard and Tom Hanks. After watching their Vinci Code in France and dealing with the stolen African art. And now we're talking about, just as it opens, Angels and Demons, the priest got killed. They took his eyeball, opened up the case, took out the antimatter, and now they had to find Tom Hanks at Harvard swimming in the pool, talking about, they said, we need to see you to talk about the Illuminati. Oh yes, the Illuminati, that's the only word that's spelled forward and backwards, the same way. As biological living light, a child of the sun, understanding substantial and insubstantial. 5 minutes in the segment, at 9:55. Deliberately at that time. 9, the full sphere at the top of the stem. Understanding on the denotative, the connotative, and the absolute abstract. The yin and yang, the Illuminati, the power of the mind, the undivided individual. 9, that's the full sphere. 55. Why is that 5 drawn? Oh, that's a right angle above half a circle. So, this right angle, we are the ones of the right angle. That's why the pyramid was drawn that particular way to make the square. We talk about the square. The top of the pyramid. The first eye. I have this particular first eye. Now, children's books. Tell me who I am. Who is going to tell me this particular level of science about my divination? Whose responsibility is this? Yeah, God gets pissed. So even in the Vatican, just watching that, the two-headed monsters or whatever, who was it? It was Nicolas Cage who played two heads. I just got through watching Oblivion. This is Tom Cruise getting ready to fight himself. Yeah, I have these issues as Melanin man in a standing, only I can teach me this. I have to understand the Illuminati of myself. Become that undivided individual. As an undivided individual, I can reach the accesses above and beyond, or understand, okay, I talked about that right angle above half the circle. That circle, I just took that picture. Can I get to that picture quick enough? There's this church in Harvard Square. How do you... Oh, shoot. How do you make a stone a curve? So, in dealing with the architecture of the spiritual mind, and that curve is not closed at the bottom of the 5. That allows the insubstantial flow. So you have the right angle, your longitude and latitude. My vision, I see the horizon. I'm having a difficult time working. I'm just being the background. 8 minutes in. What are these digits? I am that 8 that's crossed over to the 9 that understands, wait a minute, 8 is DNA, biological living light, a child of the sun, understanding the ancestral drawing of the digits. After 6, how much time I got? I do deep abdominal breathing from the Dan 10. You see how the 6 is drawn? Right there is in my navel, or just below my navel, in my internal universe. And that's my filter. When I inhale, I take in all the universal energies and filter it through at the bottom of the 6. As I inhale, I slightly tighten my anus, and all the energy comes up my spine to my first eye in my mind. And so, the exhale...
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please again.
The exhale is dealing with the insubstantial.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
The insubstantial is far beyond the Terminator, far beyond the Matrix, because it's a spiritual, what was taken from the Vatican? A case of antimatter that's now in Germany or something? Can I deal with the insubstantial in my divination, in my thought process, in my breathing, in my pure existing? My body is full of this water, and combine it with the oxygen and think these pure divine thoughts. 11 minutes in. Beyond the 9 is the 10. I am that one that interacts with the antimatter or the insubstantial to the 11, to the full, straight up in this oblivion. Tell me who I am. In oblivion, I am Melanin Man, biological living light, understanding what no one else could have taught me. Not in the past 400 years. We've been living under matter over mind, as opposed to mind over matter. What you think matters. The media produced today is dry eye, calcified vision, no first eye vision. Understanding everybody, anyone who gets to watch or see or hear this knowledge can say to yourself, I am the one. Jesus said that to himself, I am the one. He was the crucifix, that's a symbol, opened up, closed up, it's a cube. If you understand all your longitudes and your latitudes on your denotative, connotative, and absolute abstract, if your intent is mercy, your mercy is universal. You can't be defined, nor contained, nor limited. You are. What's the Bible say? Moses heard God say, I am that I am. He was listening to me. I am saying, I am that I am. Biological living light. That I, that one, conveying a message with a beginning, a middle, and a top. And my top is not contained. I'm 11. In a standing. Wait a minute, even equal sign is an 11. But if you understand the balancing of your energies as divinity, 13 minutes in, everyone was born by the digit 3. That's the booty, the woman, the butt, the breast. So I'm revering the woman, the curve of the 5, the right angle, understanding. Wait a minute, I'm divine energy. I was born. This is why I was born. To go above and beyond what George Washington and the Colons or the colonists living in Cambridge I have to endure all the time. But I'm Melanin Man, biological living light, fighting bioscience with divinity. Can you comprehend or see anything I'm discussing? Thank you for watching this conversation. I got about 4 seconds left. Peace into you.